Hi, darling. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday. Let's get into it. Hello, world. Come inside the Dear Juju podcast. Hi, guys. How's it going? All right. We need to have a little chat. Sit down. Prepare yourself. No, it's not that deep. I would like to talk about my weight loss journey. Okay? I would like to divulge a little bit of information if I can. I had gestational diabetes when I had both my kids, and I am now borderline pre-diabetic. And it's really fucking with me. And I haven't truth be told, as much as I try, I have not been able to lose the weight, the baby weight. It's just around my waist. I've tried everything, Orange Theory, F45. So I have made the decision, the extremely informed decision, to microdose Buongiorno. What's it called? Manjaro. I am getting on Manjaro. I'm a little bit nervous. I am microdosing it. So usually people start at 1 with Manjaro and goes up to 15, whereas like Ozempic, it goes to like 1 or 2 is the highest. So I'm really microdosing because I'm at 0.25, and the doctor didn't even want to give it to me at 0.25. He was like, that is really nothing. Like that is kind of a waste of your money. And I'm like, but not though. Like the drug is of course still in it. And I just need a little bit of help. Like I just need a little bit of help. And I need to just get going on this weight loss journey and get it going. And I just want some help. So yes, I'm microdosing the peptide, which I'm really excited about because I've heard that there's been benefits to microdosing. And a lot of people are like, oh, you have to be on it for life. And what are you going to do? And I'm like, listen. I'm about to be 43 next February. Like this is my first time even ever really wearing a sweater. I usually don't wear sweaters. This one in particular is really gorgeous because it's thin and it's buttery soft, but usually it makes me feel like a yoked fucking football player. You know, I said that to say I'm going to be 43 and I'm entering perimenopause, and I can already tell all the things that are associated with it. And I'm just like, I don't want to be fucking fat during peri or menopause. I don't want to be fucking, and I know I'm not fucking fat. All you guys are going to be like, yeah, you're not fat. I don't feel good in my skin. You know, half of me is always joking. Please know that. I don't really feel good in my skin. The stomach, I saw a podcast that says if you have a belly, you have a problem. Period. If you have a belly, you are not healthy. Period. Like he's like, I don't even need to run labs. I don't even need to see tests. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I just had a burrito, my tummy's sick now. I'm talking like grab onto some fat belly. And when he said that, sometimes it's the most simple things that you can hear that kind of hit you a certain way, right? And I started thinking, oh, fuck. That just hit me like a ton of bricks because it was so simple, so true. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's me. Shit, you know? So it's health focus is what I want to get on, and I need some help. I am insulin resistant. I had gestational diabetes, and I do all the things. I eat my protein markers. I run. I go to F45. I walk. Like I run only on days that there's estrogen, and then I walk on days where there's progesterone, and then I do hot yoga on days that, to stretch. It's just like I do all the fucking things. Okay, there's not a week that ever goes by that I don't have a salad. I eat a salad every other day or a soup, or like I'm always into veggies. And it's just like, I need some fucking help. I do. So I'm still going to do all the things. I'm going to make sure I lift weights. I'm going to make sure I hit my protein marker. But yeah, I'm going on a weight loss journey. I'm being real about it. I'm being open and I'm being honest. And I found a place that'll actually microdose it here, which 0.25 is microdosing from Manjaro. So if I just need 20 pounds and that's where I will be. That's not even pre-baby weight. Pre-baby weight for me was 120. And I'm like, I don't want to look old. I still like my ass and I like to feel like a woman. So I don't necessarily need 120, but I could be at 130, but I'm going to keep, and it's not like, oh, but 130 of fat or like all through those times I have I lift heavy weights, I squat heavy weight, and I always make sure I have my protein marker. So I just wanted to update you on that because we're online besties, okay? And I needed to be real. If you start seeing me look a little, okay? Oh, Lord. What else we got? My husband's out of town, so of course I miss him to the moon and back. I had a dream about him last night that he fucking cheated on me. And you know what I did in my dream? I went like this because he was trying to keep it in that he wanted to leave in my dream. And I just went like this. Go. Go. I don't own you. If you want to go and have sex with that girl, go. Go. You're free. But just so you know, you cannot come back to this. But go. And my whole body relaxed in my dream. It was pretty deep. And he said something the other day because we were talking about like loving each other and missing each other. He was like, I miss you so much. You're my everything. And I said, are you still sexually attracted to me? And he said, you know I am, Mama. I would eat your pussy for 2 hours straight. And I have just been thinking about that the whole time he's been gone. I'm like, get you a man after 10 years. January is our 10-year anniversary, by the way. November coming up. Oh my God, in a couple of weeks is our 8-year wedding anniversary. Get you a man after 10 years that will say, you know, I would eat that pussy for 24 hours straight. I thought, that like did something to me on the inside. I was like, oh shit. Because I genuinely love, and here's I think the difference is most women suck a man's dick and go, oh God, let's get this over with. I fucking hate this, right? And the whole time that I am giving my husband head, I am just going, I love this beautiful man and cock so much. I just want to suck all of the pleasure out of him. Like, and I'm literally thinking that. That is my, and I shit you not, that is my internal dialogue. It's just like, that's what you want. That's what you want. And people be like, I hate doing that. If you hate doing that, I will say one thing and one thing only. You need to tease and you need to edge. Okay. If you don't know what edging is, it's where you bring them to the edge of where they're about to, explode. And then you only have to go. That's how you tease. You lick, you kiss, you pull back, lick again, go, move on to the balls, lick again. Get them so aroused and so much foreplay that maybe you stay a little longer on it and then pull back and then tease and then lick and then do. Then stay a little longer on it this time. And then pull off and then like you are teasing them and you bring them to the edge, then it's like, all right. And when you feel it, that it's really about to explode and you're like, oh, they're really excited now. Then you just go ham on it. You pull back, you give a performance, you flip your hair, you spit on it from up high, like get into some porn shit, you just, you spit on it. Then you go in and you're like, you are going to come for me in 2 seconds and you get after it. And then it's 3, 2, 1, boom. Tell me that this isn't the best podcast ever. That's what you do. If you hate giving head, like, I have a small mouth, he has a big one. Like, edge it out. Edge it out. Tease until you go for the gold or the white or the silver or well, it better not be bronze. Jesus Christ. I think you need to see the doctor if they're going for the bronze. Okay, moving on. I don't even know where I got that. Wait, I had a little note here. My husband's out of town doing the Super Bowl commercial for Budweiser. So yeah, when you watch the Super Bowl, that's my man. Okay? And we got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming up in November. A lot. Like this weekend's Halloween and then it basically doesn't stop. This weekend's Halloween. The next weekend is Georgiana's birthday. Then we have a wedding that we have to go to, and then it's our anniversary. So November is a little bit packed. Oh, and I'm going to do Friendsgiving. So there's a lot going on in November, and I'm really excited to have a nice, busy social schedule. I mean, all those clothes up there got to get worn. You know what I mean? I will say, one of my friends is going through drama, relationship drama. And they even say, sorry that you have to listen to my telenovela. They know it. And I'm like, no, please. I love her so much that it's nice to be on the outside of a situation, because then I feel like you can give really sound advice. Like if you're going through something, always ask your like most spiritual friend to give you advice, which that's me, by the way. So submit your fucking questions. Okay. Text me. It's on my link in bio, or email me, dearjuju@dearjuju.com. Email me. Let me know your question. You can submit it. But I have to be honest. I have never been a reality TV girl. I know. Don't be sad. I know a lot of you love the Real Housewives. Y'all just be like a cult following in that motherfucker. But I feel like I'm living it. I feel like I'm living the Housewives of Europe, because they are letting me know the drama and the tea. I don't love it for them, but I'm like, oh, I get why people get addicted to these drama shows, because you're just like, I wonder what's going to happen next, and what's the update, and what's happening, and oh my God, then what happened? Like, and I'm like, oh, now I understand why people like the Real Housewives. And I'm excited to be there for them, love on them, and give them really spiritual sound advice, whether they take it or not. I feel like it's nice to have a girlfriend, because I am so good at advice and giving it from a real high level of consciousness, but I can also be a motherfucking, see you next Tuesday when I need to be. Like I could be like, listen, the right thing to do is take the high road. When they go low, you go high, and do this. And you have to set your belief system and this and this and this. But I'll also be like, but fuck that bitch. But also, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? It's just like, or fuck that motherfucker. Like I'm a spiritual gangster. That's what I'm gonna call myself. I'm a spiritual fucking gangster. But I'm like, if you wanted to be shitty, you really could. And you should remind them that you're not. Don't ever let them forget the crazy that lives inside. Oh, I went to a vintage fair. Yes, that's what I wanted to tell you. I went to a vintage fair called Frock Me. I'm in my pearl era. Okay, I have pearls and a locket and a little dangle. And it's really cute. This is the way that I do pearls. This is why I got this on today. And I just have so much fun going to those things. I bullshit with the vendors. They get to know me. I get to know them. I spend a little money. So they're like, oh, she could be a client. They say hi. They follow me on IG. I follow them. They're like, I love what you did that one time. It was hilarious. I'm like, oh, thank you. So it's so much fun. I went with one of my favorite people here in London, and we went together, and it was just her and I, no kids, shopping, and it was the best time. The best time. I honestly felt like I orgasmed after. That's how much fun I had. And that's what I think that husbands don't understand, is that we are wired different than men. Of course, like our gene expression and down to every cell in our body scientifically is just different than men. Our mom takes us shopping, or our dad takes us shopping. And shopping feels like a way to play dress up. It's a community. It is expressing yourself to the highest expression. It's powerful. It's fun. It's not just a dopamine rush, because sometimes I get, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. That's a little different, and I feel like how that can be addictive. But these shows where all these people who love vintage come together and we get to know each other, it's community building. And then you go with your girlfriend and you do a little shopping and you buy some cute necklaces and you go out to lunch afterwards and you have a glass of wine, and it's like, I feel like me. I am in this house, which I love and I know I've chosen, but I am in this house all the time. I write in this house. I edit in this house. I shoot in this house. I plan in this house. I'm in this house with my kids. I'm cooking. I am always fucking in this house. This house is my live, work space. So I'm in it a lot. And I just need a fucking break every once in a while and fucking have some vitamin V. V for vagina. And vitamin V is going with a girlfriend, fucking trying on jackets, trying on necklaces, and just fucking having a chin wag. And then you just feel, I honestly, when we sat down to lunch after I bought a jacket and some necklaces, I was like, I feel like I just came. Like, this is so nice. I feel like there's such a load off of me. Since I can't unload the way men unload, this is the way that we unload. And it's by community, and it's by friendship, and it's by a little shopping. The people who have the strongest community are also the people who live the longest. So next time your husband tells you not to go shopping, tell him, do you literally want to kill me? Because that's what you're doing. Because it's community for us. All right, that's all I got for you this week. It's Halloween, honey. Don't forget to go check out my Substack. It's the fucking best place to be on the internet. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you. If you've lasted this long, I'm so glad that, you're here. You're a star.